But they got Jack Harlow out there ready to distract people. So,
you know what? I actually kind of like Jack Harlow. I haven't really looked into his shit deep, but like the few songs I do hear, I kind of like his shit. I think he knows how to rap, and he's also like he doesn't drink, smoke. He's definitely trying to like, capture his moment right now.
You want me to encapsulate what he is?
Don't tell me an industry plant.
Well, that's another way to put it. I was gonna say marketable.
So what do you think he is way bigger than G-Eazy ever was? Or do you think they're kind of at that like same moment right now?
I think he is what G-Eazy wanted to be. I think that G-Eazy was kind of that first step into a commercially marketable rapper. White rap. Well, here's the thing though.
I mean, you got Eminem.
Yeah, but here's the thing. From a marketability standpoint, if I am going to put $1 million behind a rapper, one rapper, regardless of skin color, is talking about pulling up, kicking down people's doors, shooting, robbing, killing, drinking lean, beating people up, killing people. And then the other one is rapping about going to the party and I just made a free throw and I'm drinking with my buddies and I'm in first class. Who are you going to put money behind?
Yeah.
I'm going to put my money behind the clean one.
I don't know, bro.
Because that hits a wider audience.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
The other one is just like we've experienced through Instagram. If you're cursing or you're cussing, on Instagram, you cannot run a paid advertisement for music that contains slurs. So a Jack Harlow song, from a marketing standpoint,
you can play that all day.
You can market that all over the entire world.
Yeah.
But like a Future song that's talking about fucking bitches, you can't market that for shit.
That's true.
So from an industry standpoint, they're like, oh, cool. We just need to put some dope beats behind him, get him set up with some dope producers. Well, we need some flicks with him hanging out with Drake. Let's get some flicks with him hanging out with DJ Drama. And then that other dude, funny, whatever his name is. Drewski.
Yeah.
We'll get some photos. So then the culture thinks he's what's dope. And then they'll perpetuate it. They'll push it forward. And then all the little teenage girls will push it forward.
So when you hear him rap though, you think you don't think he has any talent type thing?
I think he's got some talent, but not to justify what he's receiving.
Okay. Because he's one of the biggest artists right now, as far as rappers. And
it's very standard though, and that's the thing. Standard. It's like white bread. It's easier to sell white bread than some multi-grain hearty wheat with nuts in it and shit.
You're right.
It's like very standard. There's nothing special about it. Even that First Class thing, he doesn't rap for the first. He does barely even raps in the entire song.
So the movie White Man Can't Jump. He's going to be the actor in it, right?
Is he really?
Yeah.
And so the other thing that irritates me is like, he's super cocky now too.
Yep.
Which is like, and that's the thing. But again, it's like, it's all marketability. It's all part of the industry. That's what the industry does.
At some point though, you have to assume, right? You gotta I'm here now, right? Like I'm here to play. I'm here to be a top artist. Like I gotta act like it.
Yeah.
Right. At some point you gotta be the GOAT, right? Like at some point Drake was like, Wayne's dope, but I'm Drake and I'm bigger than Wayne now.
Yeah.
Right. Or what I'm saying?
But Drake's Drake. Like Drake is Drake.
Oh, of course. But that's what I'm saying. Like at some point you gotta know, like I'm him. Like I'm that motherfucker. Like nobody's fucking with me right now.
But that's the thing. It'd be different if he was him, but he ain't him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's all. It's all inflation. That's all inflation from the industry. And again, to bring up what you're talking about, Young Thug, you got as a business. If I'm putting $5 million in a Young Thug and his ass gets locked up, my investment goes out the fucking window. My money goes down the drain.
Well, you got to think about Young Thug's situation. Him and then his artist, Gunna, right? Two huge artists are both locked up. So there goes two artists that you possibly signed.
Yep.
Just done.
Down the drain. But is Jack Harlow going to get arrested?
No.
Never a chance. Can you put Jack Harlow in a Disney movie? Yes. Can you put Young Thug in a Disney movie? Can you put Future in a Disney movie? No.
That actually the question was brought up, right? They had a press conference and they're talking about, the arrest of Young Thug and Gunna. And they go, why wasn't Jack Harlow brought up in this investigation? Someone asked that.
Really?
I swear to God, there's a video footage. And then the lady kind of like chuckles and like says he wasn't a part of the investigation or whatever, but he was brought up. So he's everywhere, man.
And that's what it comes down to, man. It's marketability. You're never going to see Future or Kodak Black in a Disney movie. But you could I could almost bet it now. I'll call it right now. Jack Harlow's going to be in a Disney movie in a couple years.
I mean, he's going to be in White Man Can't Jump. I don't know if that's a Disney movie, but it could be.
It's a movie. Because these Marcos are, oh, cool, you're moldable. You're like a piece of clay. It's like Zoolander, how they like would mold him. It's like the same shit. It's like, oh, yeah, come over here. Like, you think Drake was happy to be hanging out with him at the Kentucky Derby? He didn't look like it.
So
he's
from Kentucky, so I feel like he was probably like the host, right? Like, oh, Jack Harlow, you're from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone's there. I don't know.
Because that's once I saw Drewski and all of them with him, I was like, okay, he's for show, just like the next new piece of jewelry that these guys can take a picture with to be like, hey, I'm still relevant. Like Drewski's coming in and be like, don't forget about me. Hey, what's up, Jack?
Yeah.
And then like all these other people too, Drake be like, hey, yeah. Album on the way. Hey, what's up, Jack? Take a picture with him.
Have you listened to his album? I haven't listened to it.
No.
I don't plan on listening.
I don't really plan on listening to it.
But when I hear a verse from him, I'm like, all right, it's kind of good. I kind of like it.
Yeah, but like, does that warrant it being good music? Where it's like, oh, this is listenable?
Oh, no, exactly, right? Because I'm going to dive into Kendrick's album. I'm going to listen to every song on it, and I'll probably listen to it 2 or 3 times.
And digest it.
Right? Where Jack Harlow, if it comes on, I'll bob my head to it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You can
Sounds
hear
good.
It's all over the radio. It's all over TikTok because it's not talking about all the crazy shit that you can't have on TikTok and on the radio. It's marketable.
Smart guy.
Yeah. Well, is it him or is it the people around him? Because that's the thing. Like, from a business standpoint, if I come across like a Jack Harlow, oh yeah, bro, I'll produce some shit for you. Like, just let me sign this contract real quick. I wonder what type of deal he's got going right now. You know what I mean? Because it's not like he did that on his own. You can't just do that and then because he obviously had to be working with some producers and some other stuff, and because that beat, that First Class beat, was made by one of Timbaland's students within the beat club that Timbaland has or something. Yeah. So there's some players involved. You know what I mean? And that First Class, like, I don't even like that song.
Industry plant, man.
100%. No doubt my mind.